Welcome to Vinewood Custom Vehicles, where we build the finest vehicles for TV shows, movies, and music videos. Now let's get in there and get this next build done. Alright guys, let's get to work. Alright guys, over at Desperate Housewives need us to build up this Karin Futo for them. It's one of the main characters' kids' cars, or they're going to college or some stuff. It's not going to be around very long, but they still want it built up for them. So, get this built, 100% armor, full brakes. See what we got for front bumpers. I don't need any of that. Rear bumper, don't need any of that. It's the engine, full upgrade. Exhaust, we got the titanium. Don't need any of that. The grill, got the badge delete basically, and the removal. Don't need either one of those. Hood, we got carbon and the carbon vented. Don't need those. I said go ahead and give it the xenon lights. Let's see, the roll cage definitely doesn't need that. It's strange how roll cage only does one red seat instead of both, but okay. Let's see, roof, get the roof spoiler, doesn't need that. The skirts, got the custom skirts, it doesn't need that. Let's see, the spoiler, we get the lip spoiler, ducktail, GT wing and the drift wing, you don't need any of those. The suspension, it can get really low. They said go ahead and leave it stock height. Transmission full upgrade. Really turbo install one. For the wheels, they want the muscle Fairleys. They want these in black. Anthracite black. It's not black, it's more of a grayish black, kind of a dirty black look. Let's see, for the tires, they don't need tire design, but they do want the bulletproof tires. They said go ahead and give it some red smoke. Window tinting, they don't need any of that. Well, they need light smoke. Now we'll get back to the respray, and it's a simple classic Cabernet red with a secondary of matte black, and we're going to call this good. Let's get this thing outside and see how it really looks. Alright, now that we got it outside, let's get it in the parking lot and give it a quick once over. Personally, I think this thing looks great. This color red with the black trim looks pretty good with the blacked out rims. These Karin Futos, when they first came out back in the 80s, no one really paid much attention to them. It's a little 4-cylinder commute car, blah blah blah. Until you actually got in it and started driving. The little 4-cylinder matched up with a 5-speed and a rear-wheel drive turned out to be a lot of fun, even when it's stock form. And then, over recent years, they've turned into what's become the drift master cars, like the perfect balance, or something like that. One of the few vehicles that came out that has like the perfect balance for drifting. It's like anyone that grew up in the 80s when these things came out knew they were fun already, even with the stock engine. And then you obviously you tune up the engine a little bit, you put a turbo on it, and then it becomes a little monster. But these things back in the day, you get this thing with a 5-speed, rear-wheel drive, oh, you could actually have some serious fun with one of these. And they were used for serious race car, GT course racing, long before they became a drift monster, and they were great on the circuit courses. Alright guys, your Desperate Housewives, Karin Futo is here. Come check it out. Attention everyone, I got some good news for you. The producers love this last vehicle you made for them. So keep up the good work. Now let's get the shop cleaned up and ready for the next build.